Hello, Year 6, and happy Thursday. This is Mrs. Holmes here, obviously, and I'm going to go through your English lesson for today. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to look at some spellings. Now, I would like you to have a spelling test tomorrow, so I want you to really try your best with learning these spellings so that you can hopefully get 10 out of 10 tomorrow. So we are going to be focusing on words with endings which sound like shull after a vowel letter. So this isn't the spelling that we're going to look at, but it is the sound shull. Can you think of any words that have the sound shull? Okay. So I wonder what words that you may have thought of that had the word shull. And this is the spelling. Sorry, just get my mouse. This is the spelling of the sound shull. So this is the sound and how we say it, but the actual way we write it and the way we spell it is this way. So let's see if you thought of any of these words. Oh, we can ignore that. Okay, so if you did think of any words, you may have noticed that all the words have a vowel letter, which is A, E, I, O, or U, before the shull sound. Usually, this means that the sound is spelt using shull, spelt like this. Let's have a look at some of those words. Official. So you've got your I there, which is a vowel. Special. And you can see before the shull, you've got an E, which is also a vowel. Artificial. Can you spot the vowel in that word? Social. Racial. Crucial. Facial. Something I would absolutely love. Beneficial. Superficial. And antisocial. So can you hear that sound shull in all of those words? And can you see that they're all spelt the same way using C-I-A-L? And if you look even more closely, you will notice that there is a vowel before each shull sound. Okay, so here is a challenge. Can you use one of your spellings in a sentence written in the subjunctive mood? Now, we haven't really looked at subjunctive mood a lot. I'm wondering if you may remember it from year 5. But one of the examples is, if I were you, I would only buy the official football kit to ensure you receive a high quality product. That's taken away there. So you can have a go at practicing these spellings in a sentence. You don't have to use that subjunctive mood bit because we've not really looked at that too much. And I only want to see that you're using the actual spellings themselves. So here are the words again, down the side. And then I'm just going to try and move on. So here are this week's spellings to practice. And then as always, you do have a little word search. So this will all be on Seesaw for you. So you need to try and find all those words in the word search, and that will hopefully help you learn your spellings. Okay, so we're now going to move away from spellings and we're going to look at chapter 14. I couldn't see because the Zoom thing was in the way sometimes. Yeah, so we're going to look at chapter 14. Now, I've not read it yet as a chapter reading video. Some of you may have read ahead, which is absolutely fine. But before I do put the video up, I would like to just look at some of the key vocabulary that we might meet. Okay, so we're going to look at 3 words. The first word is the word crucial, which is also one of your spelling words. So in the text, we have to, what I always say is before we truly learn the meaning of a word, we need to look at it in context. I hope some of you said that. So let's have a look at the word in context. So in the story it says, on the other hand, his sister and he had one crucial thing in common. They weren't grown-ups. So that kind of sounds to me that it's something important, maybe. They had one crucial thing in common. They weren't grown-ups. It makes me think that it's a bit of an important word, or maybe an important, in this context, similarity between Bruno and his sister Gretel. So it makes me think that it's a bit of an important word that makes a difference in something. So let me see what the definition says from the dictionary. Ah, I was right. I said it sounded very important. And that is what it says in the definition. Very important, deciding the success or failure of something. So I was right, nearly right. And crucial does mean it's something very, very important. Let's move on to our second word from chapter 14 that we are going to study. Let's see. Existence. 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 You say it? Existence. Existence. Lovely sounding out. That was very good. Existence. I have heard this word before. It does sound familiar, but I'd like to hear it in context. Okay, let's see where we meet that word. So it says, he wanted to talk to Schmoll a little bit, and that this might be, he wanted to talk about Schmoll a little bit, and that this might be a way to do it without having to tell her the truth about his existence. So just to give you a little bit more background, in chapter 14, Bruno opens up to his sister Gretel that he has met a friend called Schmoll, but he doesn't want to give too much away. So let's read it again. He wanted to talk about Schmoll a little bit to his sister, and that this might be a way to do it without having to tell her the truth about his existence. So that tells me that it's something to do with Schmoll and whether he is there or not there. Let's see what the definition says. So the definition from the dictionary says, the condition of being alive or real. Excuse me. And that's what we were kind of saying there. So if something exists, it means they're alive or that they're present. If they do not exist, it means it's not real or they're not there or not alive. Okay, let's move on to our third and final word. Big word here. So I'm going to try and break it up into little chunks and sound it out. Sophistication. 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 That was very good sounding out. And again, sophistication is probably a word that we are familiar with, but do we know what it means? Let's have a look in context. Okay, let's see. So the story says, Gretel had recently had a birthday and turned 13 and thought that sarcasm was the very height of sophistication. So that makes me think that Gretel wanted to become a little bit more mature and sophisticated once she turned 13 and was using sarcasm to try and support this and to try and make her sound more sophisticated. So it sounds like a word that has positive connotations. Sophisticated. Hmm. Am I right? Am I on the right lines? Let's have a look at the definition in the dictionary. So the definition says, the quality or condition of having worldly knowledge, elegant refinement. So I think I was about on the right tracks. We thought that the word had positive connotations, that the idea of being sophisticated meant that you were mature. And on this definition, it says having worldly knowledge, so being very knowledgeable, very clever, and knowing about things in the world around you. And then it's also got this elegance side to it as well. Someone who's very sophisticated is somebody generally who is quite elegant and refined. Okay, I'm going to move on now to your final task for today. I want you to have a go at writing your own sentences using the word crucial. So you are going to write your own sentence using that word, and I've included the definition to help you. So you can use this word in context of Bruno and Schmoll or another character or something from the book. Or you can take the word and think of something personal about you and your family or something that's happened in your life or anything like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just want you to take that word and put it in a brand new sentence. Okay. Same with our second word, which was existence. I want you to write it in your own sentence. And there is the definition to help you. And our final word, can you remember what that was? That's right. It was sophistication. So, can you take the word sophistication, put it in a new sentence using the definition to help you? Okay, everyone. That is the end of Thursday's lesson. I hope that that was okay for you. If you need any help, please let me know. I will look forward to seeing all your tasks submitted on Seesaw very, very soon. Okay, guys, have a lovely Thursday. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.